Hari Krishna Prabhuji, my name is Nikhil Prajapati. I am going to discuss only question day 4 of Vipin sir class. Question number first. If in a pond there are 20 lotus plant last year and through the reproductions 8 new plant are added, taking the current population to 28, calculate the birth rate. 20 lotus, 30, 28 lotus. 8 by 20, 4 by 10 is equal to 0.4 lotus per year. 40% increase हुआ rate, birth rate. Question number 2. If a 4 individual in a laboratory population of a 40 fruit fly die during a specified time interval as say the week, the death rate of the population during the period is 40 fruit fly, 36 fruit fly, 4 by 40 is equal to 0.1 fruit fly per week, 10%. Population during that period is 10%. Next question is, which of the following equation represent the world assault pulse logistic growth of the population? Option B, dn by dt is equal to rn bracket में k minus n upon k. Next question, the equation of world hustle pulse logistic growth is dn by dt upon rn bracket k minus n upon k. From this equation, k indicate 2024, option A, carrying capacity. Next question, match list 1 with list 2. Option A, logistic growth, limited resource availability condition. Exponential growth, unlimited resource availability. Expanding age pyramid, the present individual of a pre-reproductive age is the largest, followed by reproductive and post-reproductive age group. D, a stable age pyramid, the percent individual of a pre-reproductive and reproductive age group are same. Option B is correct.
Distance traveled by its next 5 seconds. तो इसका डायग्राम पहले बनाओ. एक पार्टिकल होता है स्टार्ट फ्रॉम.
Next question, if there are 250 snails in a pond and within a year their numbers increase 2500 by reproduction, what should be their birth rate per snails per year? So 250 snails and next year 2500 snails, increase हो गया 2250 snails. So 2250 by 250 is equal to 9 by 1. 9 snails increases snails per year. Option B is correct, 9.
Under the action, the distance traveled by its next 5 seconds.
Next question, if 8 Drosophila in a laboratory population of 80 died during in a week, the death rate in a population is dash individual per Drosophila per week. 8 by 80 is equal to 0.1, 10%. So the option B is correct, 0.1. Next question, in the exponential growth equation n by t, in the exponential growth equation nt is equal to n naught e की power rt, e is represent 2021. The base of natural logarithm. The base of natural logarithm. Option B is correct. Next question. Which of the following is not an attribute of a population? 2020. Option C is species interaction. Next question. The impact of immigration on a population density is 2020 COVID. Option C positive.
अब हमें डिस्टेंस निकालना है कि वो कितना दूर अगले 5 सेकंड में चला होगा तो कांस्टेंट।
Next question is epithelate that are growing on a mango branch is an example of which of the following? Option A commensalism. क्वेश्चन आया था 2025 में. Next question is given below are two statement. Statement first. Sorry. Next question given below are two statement. Statement first. Fizz fruit is a non-vegetarian fruit as it has enclosed fizz wraps in it. Statement second. Fizz wraps is a fizz tree exhibit mutual relationship and fizz wraps complete its life cycle. Fizz fruit and fizz fruit get pollinated by fizz wraps. Choose the most appropriate answer. So statement first is wrong and statement second is wrong. So the both statement first and second are incorrect. 2025 का question है. Next question given below are two statement. Statement first. Guess the competitive exclusion principle state that two closely related species competing for a different resource cannot exist indefinitely. Statement second. According to the Gauss principle during the competition, the inferior will be eliminated. This may be true by resource or limiting. In light of the above statement, choose the correct option from the option below. 2024 का question है. So first statement is false and second statement is true. Option B is correct. Next question. Statement first. Gauss competitive exclusion principle state that two closely related species competing for the same resource can't coexist indefinitely and competitive inferior one will be eliminated eventually. Statement second. In general, carnivores are more adversely affected by the competitiveness than herbivores. In light of the statement, choose the correct options. So the option D is correct. Statement first is correct, but the statement second is false. Next question match list 1 with list 2. Mutualism, positive A, positive B. Commensalism, positive A, neutral B. Amensalism, negative A, neutral B. Parasitism, positive A, negative B. Option C is correct. Next question. Match the list 1 with list 2. List 1. Interacting species. List 2. Name of interaction. A leopard and a lion is in a forest grassland competition. B. Cocoa laying egg and cow nest. Brood parasitism. Brood parasitism. Fungi and root of a higher plant in mycorrhiza. Mutualism. A cattle aggregate cattle in a field. Commensalism. Option B is correct. Next question. Plant offer reward to the animal in the form of a pollen and a nectar, and the animal facilitate the pollination process. This is an example of 2022 Manipur. Option D, mutualism. Next question. For the chemical defense against the behavior catastrophe has option A, cardiac glycoside. Next question. Two butterfly species are competing for the same nectar of a flower in a garden. To survive and coexist together, they may be avoid competition in a same garden by option C, choosing a different foraging pattern.
The bodies lose the half of velocity on a penetrating of a 3 centimeter in a wooden block.
Next question. While explaining the interspecific interaction of a population, positive sign is assigned for a beneficial interactions, negative sign is assigned for a determinal interaction, and a 0 for neutral interaction. Which of the following interactions can be assigned positive for one specific and negative for another specific species involved in the interactions? Option B, parasitism. Option B, predation. Next question. Which one of the following statement cannot be connected to the predation? It is necessitated by the nature to maintain the ecological balance. It helps in maintaining species diversity in a community. It might lead to the extinction of a species. So the correct option is D. Both interacting species are negatively impacted. Next question. In spite of specific competitions in a nature, which mechanism is the competing species might have evolved for their survival? Option D, resource partitioning. Next question. Commensalism can be represented as species A, negative, species B, neutral. Next question, match list 1 with list 2. Herbivorous plant, predation, mycorrhiza plant, mutualism, sheep cattle, competition, orchid tree, commensalism. So the option first is correct. Vipu bhai OP. Next question. Given below are two statements. Statement first. The primary source of energy in an ecosystem is a solar energy. First statement is true. The rate of production of organic matter during a photosynthesis is an ecosystem is called net primary productivity NPP. Second statement is incorrect. So the option C is correct. Next question. Who is as a father of ecology in India? Who is known as a father of ecology in India? Option B, Ram Dev Mishra. Next question. Which of the following is a unit of productivity of an ecosystem? Correct option D, KCAL minus 2 inverse YR inverse. Option D, KCAL m की power minus 2 YR inverse.
U plus A by 2.
The next question. Which ecosystem has a maximum biomass? Which ecosystem has the maximum biomass? Option first. Option A, forest ecosystem. Next question. In an ecosystem, if the net primary productivity NPP of the first trophic level is 100x KCALM to power minus 2 YR inverse, what should be the GPP gross primary productivity of a third trophic level of the same ecosystem? First trophic level GPP 1000x NPP 100x. Second trophic level GOAT GPP 100x NPP 10x. And third trophic level SARE GPP 10x NPP x. Third trophic level 10x. Option A is correct, 10x. KCALM to power minus 2 YR inverse. Next question. In the equation GPP minus R is equal to NPP, GPP is a gross primary productivity, NPP is a net primary productivity. R here is correct option is D. R is respiratory loss.
Our other drop cases from height. Which
Next
height
question is, in the equation GPP minus RPP is equal to NPP, R represent option C respiratory loss. ये तो same question है. So the next question is, in the relation to the gross primary productivity and net primary productivity of an ecosystem, which one of the following statement is correct? 2020 option first, gross primary productivity is always more than net primary productivity. Option A is correct, gross primary productivity is always more than net primary productivity. Next question. In an ecosystem, the rate of production of organic matter during a photosynthesis is termed as option A secondary productivity, option B net productivity, option C net primary productivity, option D gross primary productivity. So the correct option is gross primary productivity, option D. Next question. Identify the correct statement. A. Detrivorous perform a fragmentation. B. Human is further degraded by the some microbe during mineralization. C. Water soluble inorganic nutrients go down into the soil and get precipitated by the process called leaching. D. Detritus food chain being with living organisms. D. False. Earthworm break down detritus into smaller particles by the process called catabolisms. So the correct option is B. A, B, C, D only. A, B, C only. Next question. Given below are two statements. Statement first. Decomposition is a process in which detritus is degraded into the simpler substances by microbes. True. Statement first is true. Statement second. Decomposition is faster if the detritus is rich in a lichen and in a lignin and chitin. Statement second is false. So the correct option is answer D. Statement first is correct and statement second is incorrect. Next question. Detritivorous break down detritus into the smaller particle. This process is called option C fragmentation. Next question. The rate of decomposition is faster in the ecosystem due to following factor except detritus richer in lignin and chitin. Option C is correct. Detritus richer in lignin and chitin. Next question is given below are two statements. Statement first. In ecosystem there is a unidirectional flow of energy of a sun from a producer to consumer. Statement first is correct. Statement second. Ecosystems are exempted from a second law of thermodynamics. Statement 2 second is incorrect. So the above choose the most appropriate answer. Option C is correct. Statement first is correct, but statement second is incorrect. Next question. Which of the following statement is not correct? Pyramid of a biomass in a sea is generally upright. Pyramid of energy is always upright. It is correct. Pyramid of number is a grassland ecosystem is upright. It's correct. Pyramid of a biomass in a sea is generally inverted. It's correct. So the incorrect is option A. Pyramid of a biomass in a sea is generally upright. Option A is correct according to the questions. Next question. Match the topic level with their correct. This is example in a grassland ecosystem. List 1 and list 2. A. Fourth topic level vulture. B. Second tropic level, rabbit. C. First tropic level, grass. D. Third tropic level, cow. So the correct option is D. Next question, which of the following statement is incorrect? Energy content gradually increases from a first to fourth tropic level. Number of individuals decreases from a first tropic level to fourth tropic level. Second option is correct. Energy content gradually decreases from a first to fourth tropic level. Third correct. Bio decrease from a first to fourth tropic level. D ऑप्शन भी करेक्ट है. तो इनकरेक्ट है ऑप्शन ए. एनर्जी कंटेंट ग्रेजुअली इंक्रीज फ्रॉम अ फर्स्ट टू फोर्थ ट्रॉपिक लेवल.
Two balls are thrown, one upward and another downward. With
Next question. Which of the following ecological pyramid is generally inverted? Option D. Pyramid of biomass NAC. It's generally inverted. Next question. If a 20 joule of energy is trapped at a producer level, then how much energy will available to peacock as a food in a following chain? Plant, mite, snake, peacock. So the correct option is B. 0.02 joule. Rikubai OP. Next question is, tropical regions show the greatest level of species richness because A. Tropical latitude have remained relative undisturbed for millions of years, hence more time was available for species diversification. True. B. Tropical environment are more seasonal. False. C. More solar energy is available in the tropics. True. D. Constant environment promote niche specialization. True. E. Tropical environment are constant and predictable. True. So the correct option is C. A, B, A, C, D, E only. Next question is, in a rivet popper hypothesis, Paul Ehrlich compared the rivet in an aeroplane. Option A. Species within a genus.
Y direction में time जा रहा है ना, तो Y वाला phone.
Next question, given the correct descending order or give the correct descending order of organisms with reference to their estimated number of found in Amazon forest. A. Plant, invertebrate, fish, mammals, birds. So the correct sequence is B. Invertebrate, A. Plant, C. Fishes, E. Birds, D. Mammals. Option A is correct. Next question is, frugivorous birds are found in a large number in a tropical forest mainly because of. Option D. Availability of fruit throughout the year. Availability of the fruit throughout the year. Next question. Which of the following region of a globe exhibit highest species diversity? Option C is correct. Amazon forest. Question. According to the Robert Mayer, the global species diversity is about. Correct option is C, 7 million. Next question. According to the Alexander von Humboldt, option A is correct. Species richness increase with increasing area but only up to a limit. Which one of the following is an example of ex situ conservation? National park, wildlife sanctuary, zoo and botanical garden, protected area.
Botanical garden तो यहीं पे होगा.
So the correct option is zoo and botanical garden.
Botanical garden को मेट्रो स्टेशन का नाम हमें रखे हैं.
Match the list 1 with list 2. The evil quoted cause of biodiversity loss be ex situ conservation, cryopreservation, lantana camera, alien species invasion, dodo extinction. So the correct option is A. Next question. These are regions regarded as a major cause of biodiversity loss: over exploitation, coexistence, mutualism, habitat loss of fragmentation, migration.
So why
Major cause of biodiversity loss: over exploitation, co-extension and habitat loss of fragmentation. Option B is correct. Next question. List of endangered species was released by FOAM, IUCN, GEAC, WWE. Option B is correct. IUCN. Next questions. Match the list 1 with list 2. A. Robert Mayer, global species diversity at about 7 million. B. Alexander von Humboldt, species area relationship. Pearl Ehrlich, rabbit popper hypothesis. David Tillman, long-term ecosystem experiment using outdoor plot. Next question. Among the evil quoted, which one of the considered the most important cause dividing extinction of species? Co-extinction, habitat loss of fragmentation, over-exploitation for economic gain, alien species invasion. Option B is correct. Habitat loss and fragmentation. Next question. Which of the following is our cause of biodiversity loss? 2023 Manipur. Over exploitation, habitat loss of and fragment, climate change only. Over exploitation only, habitat loss and fragmentation only. Option A is correct. Over exploitation, habitat loss and fragmentation. Next question. Habitat loss and fragmentation, over exploitation, alien species invasion and co-extinction are cause of biodiversity loss. Next questions. The type of conservation in which the threatened species are taken out from the natural habitats and placed in a species sitting where they can be protected and given a species care is called semi-conservation method, sustainable development, in situ conservation. Option B is correct. Biodiversity conservation. Next question. The historic convention on the biological diversity, the Earth Summit, was held in Rio de Janeiro in this year 1992. ये अर्थ समिति बस दिखावे के लिए हुआ था। ये बड़े बड़े लीडरों का मीटिंग करते हैं बैठ के, कुछ नहीं करते हैं इसमें।
हाँ लिख लो।
नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। World Summit on Sustainable Development held in 2002 in Johannesburg, South Africa pledged for. Option B is correct. A significant reduction in the current rate of biodiversity loss. Next question. Scared Groves, Khashi Hills in Meghalaya, Geological Park, ex situ conservation, Nile perch, alien species, Amazon forest, release to large quality of oxygen. Next question. Western Ghat has the large number of plant and animal species that are not found anywhere else. Which of the following term is used to notify such a species? Vulnerable species, threatened species, keystone species, endemic species. So the correct option is endemic species. Next question. Which of the following is not a method of ex situ conservation? Cryopreservation, in vitro fertilization, national park, micropropagation. Option C is correct. National park. Next question. In situ conservation refer to conserve only extinct species, protect and conserve the whole ecosystem, conserve only high risk species, conserve only endangered species. So the correct option is B, protect and conserve the whole ecosystem. Next question. In the following, each set conservation approach and example of method of conservation are given. A. In situ conservation, biosphere reserve, true. Ex situ conservation, scared groups, false. In situ conservation, seed bank, false. Ex situ conservation, cryopreservation, true. So the option A is correct, A and D. Thank you so much. And again, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.